Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to the Microtransaction. I'm your host, Liquid, right, and joining me, I didn't get a name, but I'll think of one off the top. Joining me to my left, screen, it's to my right, I guess, if you're watching this. Regardless, it's on the left side of the screen. At least it should be. We have the... Did I go with Courageous yet?
Yeah, you did. That's the only one you've ever given me.
All right, we'll do the catastrophic Chris. Ooh. Yeah, man, just catastrophe. Wherever he goes, he wrecks shit. This is him. This is the co-host. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Christopher Montijo.
What's up, guys? I just want to say I'm feeling courageous. I'm feeling catastrophic. And this weekend at the Thunderdome. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? It gives me that vibe, you know?
So real quick, before we go into, how we've been, what we're doing, I gotta talk about the shirt, Chris. Okay, we talked. You had a button-down shirt that had, some little pictures and stuff. Now we got the pineapples going on. What do we got going on here?
Bro, honestly, I just wanted a little bright, a little festive. I was gonna go with another button-up shirt I have for tomorrow's filming. I got that's gonna happen, and I was like, you know what? I don't think I've wore this shirt officially on a Microtransaction podcast. So I'm like, you know what? Let's bust it out.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Now you do realize upside down pineapples, what they mean, right?
Oh yeah, bye.
You can see. Okay.
Hey. Ever since I left the city, you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Microtransaction. Happy Monday. Chris, I know we talked about the shirts, but how are you doing today? How are you feeling?
Honestly, I'm having a tremendous day. And okay, Liquid, I don't know if this is true. I have no science. I have TikTok science. I'm gonna break you off today with my thoughts and process. Okay.
Okay.
So I saw a TikTok yesterday, and they're like, if you have ADHD, which by the way I don't know if I have.
Okay.
They were like, if you wake up in the morning, it does an endorphins dump in the beginning of the day, and you feel better throughout the day. I saw a video that said that. Okay. But the thing is, if anyone's on TikTok, they know they start diagnosing you. And I started getting the ADHD things out of nowhere. I was like, first of all, TikTok, what are you doing? It's almost tricked my brain.
Right.
Monday, I worked out before I went to work. Felt great. Didn't do it the next couple days. Didn't feel so hot. Then I did it today. Felt phenomenal. And then it was like, oh man, I feel great. And I'm like, do I have ADHD? And now I think, I'm like, it's why I hate reading, because I start meandering when I read.
Oh, really? Okay.
And I was like, do I have ADHD? I'm like, I don't know. So I might have something I don't know. Because, when you're younger and being from a Spanish family, they're like, hey, bro, you're just being lazy. Tighten up, bro. Sure. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just like, there ain't nothing a good smack of the head won't heal.
That's true.
But now I'm thinking about it. I was like, do I? I'm like, it would make sense. But I don't know. I don't know.
At the end of the day, I mean, obviously there's medicines and stuff like that, but we like to do all natural stuff here. So for just $1, you can actually heal yourself with a Microtransaction extra episode on our Patreon. Link in the description below. Also, like, comment, subscribe. It's all down there. You know where to find it. I don't got to tell you anymore. Just want to throw that out there.
No, he ain't wrong. I'll tell you that much. You know what he's not wrong. Yeah, but very odd. And now I'm on the thing. I'm like, Liquid, do you know how you would even get that properly diagnosed?
A doctor.
Crap. Wait, no, I have health insurance. I'm an adult.
There you go.
I always forget. It's funny today. I had a little bit of a conversation. They're like, oh man, maybe go see a doctor or something. I was like, bro, I don't have health. Wait a minute, I do.
Yeah, when you don't have it for so long and then you finally get it, you're just like, oh, yeah, that's right. I need to start using some more of that stuff.
Yeah, I was like, bro, I'm going to spend all this. I'm like, they're taking that out of my paycheck. I'm like, yo, doctor.
Right.
Look at me.
Doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you. Oh, man.
By the way, I brought this off screen, but back on screen, we've got a little raunchy last week's episode. So we got to try to keep it a little PG this time around.
Right.
Because our youngest fan, Nathan, we were saying a bunch of naughty words.
Yeah.
No. So this episode, we're going to try to keep it E for everyone.
Chris he got scolded. All right, and he took some of my scolding too. And so so we're trying to keep it a little PG, a little light. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's not gonna change. That's not gonna ruin the content, right, Chris?
No. But it's coming directly from the fan base of the microtransaction, and when y'all talk, we listen.
Yeah, it goes to show that we do accept feedback, criticism, we enjoy it, we love it. Give it to us, please. We listen.
Yeah, no, that was some legit criticism that I got, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try to keep it a little more PG. Maybe maybe not dropping so many F-bombs.
It's so funny you mentioned that. Like as soon as you said that, I'm like, damn, have I cursed yet? Like I'm like, since, like for the what are we in this episode for? Like 3 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes?
Like 3 minutes, yeah.
Well, okay. All right, so I mean, let's get right into
it. How are you doing, Bobby? You didn't tell me. How are you?
Like I'm fine. All right, I'm fine. Let's get to it. No, I'm kidding.
I'm good.
No, man, everything's great, man. So like, been playing some more Hades. I'm sure everyone at home knows how much I love that game. Started 12 minutes. I'm super excited. Today's Friday of us recording this, and Ghost of Tsushima's new DLC drops, and I can't wait. They have a new armor, like God of War armor, and it looks so dope. Like I'm pissed because I kind of got spoiled because I saw the screenshot of it, but after I saw it, I was like, oh my god, that looks damn cool. And like, which it's not the first time they've done this. Ghost of Tsushima, if you did certain like missions, I guess you can get the like a Sly Cooper armor. And
what?
Yeah, since it's all by Sucker Punch.
That's
Sucker Punch
awesome.
makes Sly Cooper. You know what I'm saying? So they put a Sly Cooper armor. It doesn't really. I didn't like it too much. Like it's bless you, Chris.
All right, thank you.
It's like the traditional like blue, a little bit of yellow splashed in there, and then the sword, like the sheath of the sword, it's like furry, and it's like they got the pattern of a raccoon tail.
Oh, that's cool.
So that was kind of cool. But the God of War one, now that thing's on another level. It's all gray with the red stripe like down there. Oh, it's so sick, and it's all like full of chains and shit. And then the helmet has these horns. Oh, dude, it looks like it's next level. It's next level.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, can't wait to get to that.
You know, right now we're on the precipice of the tsunami of the video game storm that is happening right now. Liquid, how are you holding up?
Dude, it is tough. Like we already talked about, like I'm balancing so much stuff right now. I almost said.
Yeah, I know.
We're talking about Pokemon Sword and Shield. 12 minutes. I still want to finish Hades. I'm right there, dude. I got. Oh my god. I.
Tell the kids at home.
Let me rant real quick, and this is kind of a spoiler, so cover your ears for like 5 seconds, okay? I'll wave around once you know what I'm saying. Like you can hear this, Chris. I don't think you'll find it. So. The final boss, I'm not going to say, what the final boss is, but the final boss, which I'm sure people could probably put it 2 and 2 together. But anyways, when you defeat the boss, they get their life right back. So, yeah, so like I was like, oh, I got the Death Defiance, I got the 3 Death Defiance. You know what I'm saying? Plus an additional feature where like I think if I died, I got 50 health back, 50 like so I was like, oh, it's like 3.5 Death Defiance.
Oh, yeah, okay. So you're Gucci.
I would have been straight, you know what I'm saying? So, after as I'm fighting him, you know what I'm saying, I died like once, twice, and I'm like, oh, cool, I have Death Defiance. So I was kind of like throwing some much needed health away just because like I just got to finish this guy off. And then that shit happens. I'm like, are you
you messed up.
I'll edit it out. Are you freaking kidding me?
No, don't beep it. You know what you do? You mute the volume and you go back up.
Okay, okay. Was that 11 minutes in? Okay, I gotta. Oh my god, this. Like the thing is, as it was coming out, I was trying to like grab it. As it was coming out. Did I curse again?
Yeah.
What did I say? I really. Oh, dang it.
Dang, bro, it's hard.
Jesus. All right.
Bro, we're gonna need a coin box.
I'm gonna need a thicker notebook.
Continue. I'm sorry.
But yeah, I mean that's pretty much it though. Like, so yeah, anybody listening, I'm waving my arms. Come back. All right. So yeah, that's been it. But yeah, balancing these games around, it's already proving to be a challenge. So I expect it to get even more, much more difficult.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. Like now, there's 2 games already been slated to the backlog as of right now. Unfortunately, one of them is Death's Door
I was
and
gonna say, don't
Boyfriend's
say it.
Dungeon. Yeah, I know, dude. Like, I want to play these games so bad. It's just I don't have the time. And the thing is, we got 12 minutes, and I'm like, I have to do it. So Saturday morning is like my uninterrupted gaming time. So and I'm gonna knock out Death's Door. I want to put some serious time in it, and then I got other stuff I gotta do. You know, and no, I don't know. I was thinking about streaming it in the morning. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I want to try. I want to try it. I know people are waking up. They had it for Friday night. It's not a lot of people are on, but I was like, you know what? Let's throw a stream out. Why not? Maybe you want to catch. Maybe you want to see me play some 12 minutes because I know Liquid wants to see me play Death's Door, and I want and Chris wants to see Chris play Death's Door.
I mean, yeah, I kind of want to see 12 minutes too, though. I'll be honest. I want to see you play some 12 minutes.
You know, so
anybody else interested in twitch.tv, you'll see the description. Follow it. When we go live.
Yes, I want to stream more. It's just been my life has just been so crazy. So like I'll have like an hour or two, then I go right to sleep.
Yeah,
like an old man.
When you have a normal job, when you're like an employed, you know, good American U.S. citizen, and also a YouTube sensation, it's kind of hard to balance these things out. Kind of hard.
Yeah, no, it is because. Bro, I'll tell you what, man, because I try to wake up, I try to work out in the morning, like I said before, and I like having a little me time. You know, I get the meal, right? I have my oatmeal in the morning, I have my coffee, I watch my running YouTubers in the morning, just get that positive energy going. Yeah. And, you know, I'm a big proponent of, like, I also like to watch TikToks right before I get into work. I like a good little chuckle before I start the day. You know what I mean? It's all about trying to be positive. And me and Luke would talk about perspective. And sometimes you just gotta hit the shift. And even when you're not feeling it is when you should do it the most.
Absolutely. I could not agree with you. Those are wise words from Chris. Yeah. I'm just gonna go over what we're gonna be talking about today. You know what I'm saying? So there's been a Pokemon Direct that just happened this past week. You know, so Pokemania, lots of stuff there. Including mobile.
Liquid.
You know how I feel about it. But it's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Yeah, man.
We got Call of Duty Vanguard. We know that they returned back to World War II, or as I like to call, Board War II, because I think World War II sucks. I'm sorry. Or as far as Call of Duty goes, Call of Duty, like World War II is just not good. I don't like it.
Bro, we're going. I hope I don't forget that. I gotta talk about that.
And then Quakecon or Quake Console, as we understand, some new changes happened with Quake. And then calling an audible just before we went live, we found out some Halo changes that are coming, or Halo setbacks that might be coming. So stay tuned. Chris, ready? This Pokemania we got going on.
Oh my god, bro, you don't understand how psyched I am for Pokemon, bro. You know what's great? I just want to say this before we start, that I love that I'm like, oh my god, I get to put my opinions of Pokemon out into the universe as they're happening, and it's just like, I was like, this is so cool, man.
Right. No, absolutely. Yeah, we're going to get into it here. Pokemon Unite. So that's how we started off the show. It's a 27-minute show. You know, it was a nice showing. You know, no fluff. It seems like Nintendo keeps learning more and more. Well, I say Nintendo, but I guess it was a Pokemon company, but it's on Nintendo's channel. It's the same thing, right? Yeah. Pokemon Unite announced they're having a mobile version coming September 22nd of this year. Pre-registration goes live. Oh, it's already live now, and it'll get you a nice little Pikachu costume, little Pikachu skin.
That's only if so many people pre-register.
Sure, but let's be serious.
Yeah, you're right.
I was gonna include them. I'm like, come on, who we kidding, bro? They probably hit that number yesterday, or 2 days ago, or something.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, it's like a certain people register. There's like certain thresholds, but that was the big one. Was the Pikachu costume, and it looks adorable. I love it. I think it looks awesome.
And the skins in Pokemon Unite are really good.
Yeah, they hit really hard. We find out that Momo Swine and Sylveon are joining the Unite roster. That's pretty exciting, right?
So, yes. Okay. I know Sylveon is obviously gonna get all the shine, right? Because it's an evolution. everyone loves the Eevee, all of them. Everyone has their own favorite Eevee. It's just a whole thing.
I'm kidding.
But the thing is, you're not wrong.
Bold words.
I'm just saying, I feel like Eevee's cute. Yes, severely. Is it overrated? I'm like, are you really taking Eevee to fight the Elite Four? It's neither here nor there. Okay. Anyway.
I don't know. Are you considering Gary? Because Gary probably would.
Yeah, Gary would, dog. That's why he's a gym leader while I'm out here being champion of the region, all right?
Right.
Get that loser. Good job.
Hey, get off my Indigo plateau.
Yeah, get off my plateau, bro. You ain't ready. All right, you were what, champion for about 5 minutes till your boy showed up? Right. Get out of here, bro.
Be gone.
You got your mama style and your yesterday's child. Anyway, but like, so you know you have that going on, but I'm happy that Mammoth Swine got some shine. I always enjoyed it. I think it's such a good evolution thing that's going on there, and it never gets enough respect. So I'm happy that it's in Pokemon Unite, and then maybe people start putting some respect on his name. I think it's a good, solid pick. I saw a little pushback online, and I was like, hey, bro, it's cool stuff. I like everything that's happening.
I'll be honest, I didn't know who he was until this announcement. I've never heard of this Pokemon in my life.
Maybe, hopefully, you'll try him, and maybe you'll like him.
Maybe. That's a big maybe, though. That's with you. I usually find one character and I stick with it. Race.
Yeah, we need to switch that up, bro. We need to play some Pokemon Unite, bro.
We really do. We really do. We need to get this battle pass going. Let's see.
You ain't wrong.
Pokemon Cafe Remix. So what is it? It's a mobile puzzle game. Newer puzzles, newer Pokemon. It comes out this fall. Chris, what do you think?
I love the art style, but everyone knows on the microtransaction that I hate puzzle games. I hate them with a passion. I don't want to feel like a dummy when I'm playing video games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And for me, it always stalls the momentum, and I just don't like puzzles. I feel like it's just a big time fill. I just don't like it. I know other people, it's their jam.
Yeah.
And good for y'all. But for me, I'm not a fan.
I usually find them fun, and then I've even tried them on mobile games. It's so funny. Ani, my significant other, she would play this Sailor Moon mobile game, and it was like a match 3 kind of game, and I played it so much myself. I wasn't gonna download it on my phone, but I sure as hell played it on her phone.
That's so dumb.
It's extremely dumb. But what I'm trying to get at is that yes, puzzle games, I don't mind them, but it's usually I don't mind them and I play them and I like them until I hit that wall where I'm just like, and then just like, oh yeah, you wanna pass this? Throw a little dollar or a few bucks or I'm just like, oh, you know what I'm saying?
You son of a gun, you.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you one of these. Give him a knuckle sandwich. All right, let's see here. This is Pokemon Masters EX. They're having their 2nd anniversary. They're getting some extra content as well as events. Have you dabbled in this at all?
I dabbled. I like it. It's like a super dumbed down thing of the fighting mechanic, right. But it's a legitly good mobile game, and as for mobile games go in the strict, the sense, it's cool. It's fun if you're a fan of Pokemon and you want to play something casual. Pokemon Masters is a great game to get it, and there's gonna be Gigamax now and all that stuff, right. And it's a good time and it's a good game. And if you're a fan of the franchise, like I said before, it's totally worth a download.
So it's so funny, this game, I've never played it before, but a friend of mine I used to work with played it, and this man would specifically set aside $100 every paycheck.
This was the game?
This was the game. This was that game. He would set aside $100 just to play this game. I'm like, dude, you got it bad, bro.
Before the other episode I gave him smack, but now I get it.
Get it now?
I get it.
All right, Pokemon Go. They have their 5th anniversary going on. I know this is right up your wheelhouse, Chris. And surprise, surprise, we got Galar Region Pokemon. That's pretty cool.
As you're watching it, it's happening currently live.
Oh, okay. It's here.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So Galar Region Pokemon. You got the legendary Sword and Shield guys. I don't remember their name. It's something and something.
It's Zdog and Zoodog.
Yeah,
it's Shield Puppy and Sword Boy.
Yeah. There you go. That's the best way to describe it. But yeah, and they got events coming. That seems to be pretty cool. How you feeling about that? You decided to get into that?
Oh no! Your boy's already dabbled. As soon as it's in the 10 o'clock Easter Standard Time. Your boy turned it on. That's cool. They changed the map. You see the ring in the sky that's supposed to have legendaries coming through, and that's why they were able to jump in because of Hoopa. I think the Hoopa or Hoopla. I don't know the legendary Pokemon name, but it's like interdimensional travel, and that's how you have some more Gen 8 Pokemon happening. And it's always nice when you're playing Pokemon Go and you see a shadowed outline of something you don't have, and you're like, "Oh, I forgot this feeling," because I saw it and I was just like, "Oh, bro, am I gonna walk down the road?" Sure as enough, your boy put on the old kickaroonies, bro. Went outside, caught himself a nice little sheep boy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's always fun, man. It's always, I was like, I know me and Pokemon, me and Niantic, we're fighting, but you know, I still got love. But no money's gonna be spent.
It's like okay, yeah, because we're still on that Pokemon No Go, right?
Yep, we're Niantic,
still get your stuff together.
Especially with this Delta variant, it is no joke.
Yeah, there you go. What else here? I want to talk about. So when you see these Pokemon, this little, you're talking about how so it's like a silhouette, right? It's just like you can't see what the Pokemon are. They always different? Like, is it the actual shape of the Pokemon, or does it just have like a generic?
It's the actual shape. It's like, remember, like, who's that Pokemon?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's
that's
that
cool.
outline. So like you'll know, like if you have the knowledge of Pokemon in your brain, you know what it is. So if it's something good, boy, you like, I gotta go.
You're on it. I got you.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it's tight. It's a lot of fun.
And then I guess some of their closer to more their main stuff here, the big stuff here. They started showing off the more Brilliant Diamond, Pokemon Shining Pearl. Bringing some new customizations. You can customize your Pokeballs, their effects, what they could do. That seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
You change your outfits, and you can walk around with apparently any Pokemon you want, and they'll follow you. That's dope.
Bro.
That's cool.
Oh, awesome. And no, Gen 4, like the stuff they were showing for Gen 4, I am 100% on board with, because I never played Gen 4.
Neither have I.
And like, so I'm like, I'm excited for this. Me and Liquid's gonna get one game. I'm gonna get another game. Right. It's just the way, there's two of us. We might as well, have fun.
How do you feel about the art style?
I like it, and I know there's some pushback on it.
Yeah.
But I get it. When the game came out, they were trying to, because they knew the age group, the initial age group was aging up. So they tried to make them teenagers to try to hit that middle market. But I'm like, that's not what Pokemon's about, bro. I don't care about the age of the trainer. My trainer could be 65 years old for all I care. It's about going on the adventure in the world, and that's the fun part. But I love the art. What do you think about the art, Liquid? I know you're a stickler.
Yeah, I love it. I think it's great. I think it's the closest thing they could have did to kind of like stick to that somewhat of the traditional art style that they had before. Because they were, even though they were like just pixel sprites, they still had this like little chibi sort of little feeling to them. You know what I'm saying? They just look very chibi style as far as artwork. And this is the same way. I love it. I think it's awesome. I think it looks cool. It's adorable. It's cute. And yeah, it reminds me a lot of what they did with on Switch. What did Legend of Zelda?
Link's Awakening.
Link's Awakening. Yes, thank you.
It's not as pretty.
Yeah, it's not as pretty as that, I would say. But the art style, like they kept it, because Link's Awakening was originally on Game Boy. Try to keep the art style very close to where it was, and I think they nailed it. And I expect the Pokemon Company to do the exact same thing with it. Awesome. Mm-hmm.
I hope they don't nerf this stuff, and I said this on a previous episode.
I was going to ask
I hope they don't nerf it, because I'm like, there is a difficulty spike. It happens, but at the end of the game, it doesn't happen halfway through. It's not like your second gym leader or anything like that.
Right.
I'm just going to say, because the game is old, is when you battle Cynthia. She don't miss.
Yeah, like a little doll.
Cynthia.
Yes.
Bro, you can't skip over that.
The thing is, I'm skipping, and she's ready to break some legs. Cynthia. Uh-oh. And dude, I'm the only reason why I'm trying to skip it is because I feel like a lot of people won't get that reference. But who knows? Maybe some people will. I don't know.
Oh, the people that do, give us a like, and if you don't get it, give us a like.
Yeah, nice.
You see what I'm saying? There you go.
Yeah, if you do know, you're a real one. Know that. Just know that. And if you don't know, ask somebody.
Oh, you didn't know? Anyway, man, we are referencing machines right now.
Oh, I love
my
it. I
God.
love it.
But yeah, dude, like I said, the art style is really good. I like with the stuff with the Pokeball, and I'm like, you can add some pizzazz. Gen 4, I think, is a great gen of Pokemon, and I'm happy that like people like me who missed that era of Pokemon in the traditional sense, because I got to experience it through Go. That's the only
Yeah.
reason why I know Pokemon now. And you had a lot of big hitters like Lucario is Gen 4.
Yeah.
So you and like Garchomp and like these main staple Pokemon are in this gen. So I'm glad that Gen 4 is gonna get more respect.
Right.
Gonna put some more respect on its name.
So, Chris, who's your starter Pokemon?
Oh, bro, you see, Gen 4 is where I mix because I always usually go for like Turtwig, right? I would go for because I'm a plant boy. I like my grass starters, but
I can see it.
like,
I can see it. Chris seems like the guy who has a green thumb, right? He's out there gardening, right?
bro, I'm out there just with oh man, what is it like the gardening tool that like oh
A
man,
shovel.
I forgot. No, not a shovel.
Oh,
like it's like a hand shovel thingy.
hand shovel thingy, baby. That's what.
All
It's
right,
called.
my good old hand shovel, and I just think about me being a grass trainer where I'm shoveling, but I take off my gloves and I just sweat the brow, and then I look into the camera.
Nice. I expected a little
Anyway.
lemonade.
Yeah. Oh, maybe
Take a sip.
a
Then
lemonade. Then, like,
good.
anyway, but the thing is, I love the water starter in this one, like Piplup.
Yeah, that's who I'm going with. That's my guy.
I know that's who you're going with, and that's why I don't want to go with it. But I'm like, I love the evolution because I like it. Because oh my god, I'm forgetting the full evolution's name right now. I know it starts with an E, I want to say, but it's so royal.
Oh, really?
It's
Okay.
like a royal penguin. It looks like so like yes, you'll be smited as such.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know.
Vaporeon?
Does he have a crown on?
Kinda, yeah.
so, like, it's
I
like- but it's-
love its evolution.
Yeah. So I only like Piplup because he's out of all three, he's the only one I know by name. So that's why I'm going. Normally I start with Fire. Fire is usually my go-to.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. Like Charmander.
Yeah, because you're a fanboy. God, dude. Get
Well, except
with
for
it, dude.
Pokemon
Live a
X and
little.
Y, I did go with Greninja. I did go with Water, so I did change it up. I've never in my life went with Leaf, or Plant, or whatever you want. I know. One day, Chris. One day.
It's right there, fam.
It'll happen. Alright, so we talked about Brilliant Diamond. We talked about Shining Pearl. Sorry, we got a case of the giggles here, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to know why, skip to the end of the episode. There is cursing there, though. Just
They come back.
fair warning. So yeah, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. We talked about it. That was nice. Special edition Switch Lite with Dalgia and Palkia. Or I'm sorry, Dialga.
Dialga.
Dialga?
Dialga. Pokemon names are weird. Don't worry about it. There's two ways to say every Pokemon's name.
Yeah, you ain't lying. Well, that drops out November 5th. It's the Switch Lite. What do you think? I think it looks cool.
I think going with the Switch Lite was a good idea.
Yes. No, I agree there. That's 100%.
Because when we started playing Sword and Shield respectively, I told you, I'm like, there's something about playing Pokemon on a handheld that just feels cool.
Yes.
And then, since all of this OLED hype is going on, it's great that like technically the lowest bracket they show a little love to.
Right.
I think that's a good way across like Nintendo as a brand to push like all three things forward.
Yeah.
And
no,
you said yeah, like sure.
No. Like I think that makes perfect sense. Like you don't like you don't want it to get in the way of the OLED screen, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Because that kind of just gonna start hitting its stride. And then, you know what I'm saying? You also want to make it feel like, yeah, like you said, like portable. I think it's exactly where Pokemon wants to be. Yeah, I think it looks great. I think it looks cool. I'm not gonna buy it, but I think it looks cool. If you don't have a Switch at all, I think it's a great option. You know what I'm saying?
I think if you're a collector of Pokemon stuff, I think it's a good purchase because I think it legitimately looks cool. It's the only time I ever thought about buying a Switch Lite.
Oh.
Ooh, I like the way that looks. So that's me. But I really dug it. I thought it was a good idea, like I said before.
Yeah.
Just help out the branding of Nintendo as a whole. And since you're going to this old school style game, having it be on the light makes sense.
Right.
You know, on like the branding and their messaging, and on technically, because even though Gen 4 is a like staple game, segue, Pokemon Arceus is not technically a staple game. So it's going you're going with these extra games, I want to say.
Okay. I see where you're coming from. And yeah, like I mean, like we said, November 5th is when that drops. So yeah, I mean that's cool if you don't have again a Switch or Switch Lite for that matter. Maybe think about picking one up, or if you're just a collector, by all means, like it does look slick. I gotta admit, like it looks nice.
Like the gunmetal.
Yeah, it's a real nice touch. And then last but not least, Pokemon, as they like to call Arceus. I like Arceus myself.
I say Arceus. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah, dude. Pokemon Legends Arceus / Arceus. Let's see. What do we know so far? So we know it takes place in the Hisui region. It's looks like the style looks very like.
It's gonna be the Sinnoh region. It's just what they say before. It's what it was called before.
Right. Okay. So we know that it does have some relation to Sinnoh region is Diamond and Pearl, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So we know there's some relations there. You know what I'm saying? So that's cool. It looks like it has like a old school like feudal Japan kind of feel, which looks dope. And it seems very very more open world. Which is nice.
Oh my god, Liquid. Oh my god.
What was tingling my lips?
Well, tell me, Poppy. Tell
me. Sneaking around
Oh!
in the grass.
Yes.
I'm like, yo, these Pokemon about to mess you up. So what you gotta do? You gotta sneak around. I love that. I love it.
I love that the Pokemon comes after you. You see the trainer taking damage. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, it was wild back in the day,
Right.
bro.
So I like that. I like it. It seems like it seems to be different enough to just feel like something brand new.
Oh my god, I loved Arceus. I'm glad, especially, I'm gonna go a little. I'm glad that it wasn't so chuggy the first time that we saw that they cleaned it up, because before you could kind of see that it was struggling.
Right.
And this time it looked a lot. It still needs work.
Right.
It's a lot better.
Right.
And oh my god, it just. I don't want to put the cart before the horse and jump in front of things, because there's so much I want to say about this game. Just, to start off with the sneaking, and like I love that like you're part of like this survey corps.
Right.
And as a huge fan as Attack on Titan I am, when I heard survey corps, my whole body puckered up. I was like, oh, give heart. I'm like, let's go.
Right.
Bro, and especially you have a commander who's kind of in charge, who does real Levi vibes, like, but they're rooting for you, but you're not getting anything easy.
No.
Bro, I love so much about this game already.
Yeah.
And we haven't even got to the Pokemon yet.
Right. Yeah. No. Just to add to what you're saying here, yes, the whole survey seems like since this is before Pokemon and humans were at peace, by my understanding, like before. So it's more of like, you know what I'm saying, they're animals, but yeah. So you're learning more about them. Like you said, the survey corps. It seems like you're just filling up your Pokedex, but it seems like it's more.
You're making the first Pokedex ever.
That's what it is. Yeah, exactly. You're creating. You're adding the first stepping stones to what has become the Pokedex. So yeah, I love it. I think that's awesome. I love that it's very old. Technically, this is a prequel to all the other Pokemon. Yeah, I think it's perfect. I think it's great. What a great idea.
Oh my, I just love it that like it establishes things, like it re-establishes, I should say, things that and gives it context, and context matters. Like every Pokemon journey has you making the Pokedex, but like, no homie, there was no Pokedex. You get a little kit, here you go. It's like, hey, figure it out, homie, bye.
Right, exactly.
And it's like, you're like, okay, I guess.
Yeah, write that shit down.
I love it.
Write that crap down.
Man, you are. This is hard. Liquid goes into distress. But no, going back into Pokemon is just so fun. It looks so good. The Survey Corps making the Pokedex, the new fight mechanic. Liquid, what did you think about this new fight mechanic?
I thought it was different. I know we talked about the whole like you taking damage as well. So like I feel like when I saw, I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of intimidated. Like just with the whole thing, like it seems a little like like weird enough where I'm just like, oh, this is something I've never kind of experienced before. Like I'm interested in it obviously, but man, this kind of edgy. I like it, but yeah, I'm all for it. I want to learn more about it.
Yes, I think it's gonna be. I think because Pokemon's fighting mechanic, it's a lot at the beginning to take in. You have battle types, you have moves. Some Pokemon has specific moves. There's a lot going on there. If you want to really sink your teeth into, there's 25 odd years of depth.
Right.
So, it's gonna get a little convoluted. But Pokemon does a good job as a franchise to try to like mainline it for you to make it digestible as you're coming in. And I think this is gonna become like, I don't think it's gonna be a brand new way to play Pokemon. I think it's gonna be like an add-on, an extra layer.
Yeah, think of it. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I forgot what I was gonna say. So can you say?
Well, I was gonna say, yeah, kind of like it's like a side story or a spin-off, but not really. You know what I'm saying? It's like a spin-off of the origin story kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, no, I love it. And okay. Just going through like the world that we briefly touched on, like the feudal Japan, the open in Sword and Shield, you get like the free area where Pokemon are just out and about, and the power scale is everywhere.
Yeah, all over the place.
And it's great, and I like that they're adding upon that, because I think that's the strength of Sword and Shield as a game.
Oh, really?
Free areas.
Yeah.
And I think building a video game around it, because you get a little bit of sneaking, but it's more of just an aesthetic. It doesn't do anything.
Exactly.
This feels like more, because Pokemon behaviors will react, as you saw in the trailer. If a Pokemon sees you, sometimes they'll just run away from you.
Right.
You're like, no, I need this for the Pokedex, bro. Like, get over here.
Yeah, like, dude, I'm part of the Survey Corps, man. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, man, I'm going beyond Wall Maria.
Yeah.
All right, show me some respect. I'm like, Jesus. I'm like, hopefully they give me a little bit of maneuvering gear, which they did, and Job Pokemon, they're traveling through, and boy, it looks so much fun riding, swimming, flying with these, or gliding, I should say. Oh my god, this game, I get worried, because this game looks like it's doing a lot. I don't think the Switch can handle it, dude. I think we're gonna have some serious chugging problems.
Maybe. I mean, you could be right, but I don't know. We'll see. Cause like I see it, and I see an open world, right? And I see what it's doing, but I also see it doesn't seem like an open world that's like infested. It seems like a some more emptier open world. You know what I'm saying? My biggest question is the draw distance. Like, we play Sword and Shield now. You see things pop in, pop out as you're getting closer or away from it. Will this have that same thing? I think it's going to be a yes. I think it's going to yeah. Like, there's no way it doesn't. But, I don't know. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's Pokemon's never been known for its, like, graphical edge. It doesn't, like, push the bar when it comes to, like, graphics or stuff like that, or even technology. I do like the whole adding more to the battles. So like that, there's the agile style, your strong style. So just adding a little bit more.
Bro, we going strong style on the microtransaction.
So yeah, stuff like that. It's it's cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That was the
That's not it, Liquid. I'm saving the best for last.
Oh no, go ahead. Let me hear it.
The Pokemon looks so amazing. We saw old and we saw new, and we got a little Pokedex story where like it harnesses the power of souls, and that's what like Pokemon is good when it gets like it's subtly super creepy, like with Drifloom.
Yeah.
Like it looks like a balloon, and kids like to hold the balloon's hand, but it's really taking them to the forest so it can take their soul away.
Yeah.
And you're like, whoa!
Yeah.
But like that's the fun part of Pokemon. It is wild. But oh my god, I just want to say the true star of the show, Growlithe. Oh my god. Hold on. Here comes the boy. Hello there. It looks so cute.
Yeah, Growlithe is something else.
Oh my god, bro.
Looks like a little thick boy. He got the little bushy eyebrows and stuff. He looks like one of old water painting, like those little tigers or the lions they would depict in like the watercolor paint. He looks cool. He looks damn cool.
Oh my god, it's just a cool beard, and it's Growlithe. He's a good boy.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm more excited about. Is that like seeing like more of old Pokemon that like just have this new.
You got a Gen 1 alert. Gen 1 alert.
Gen 1 all day, bro. Anything else is just less. I'm sorry, bro.
Oh, come on, man. Come on. Gen 1 or 2, but Pokemon Go made me appreciate later gens, but yeah, Gen 1 world.
Yeah, come on. What do you want from us?
But yeah, no, the Pokemon looked great. I liked it. Thought it was a great presentation overall.
Right.
I think if you're a fan of Pokemon, you walked away satisfied. And no delay on the game. It's coming out January 28th.
That would have been nice to put down in my notes, but I have no idea.
I want to say it's the 28th.
You're probably right. I know it's sometime next year, like early next year.
Yeah,
which is great.
Yeah.
And
I was surprised because I really thought it was gonna get delayed.
I guess they proved you wrong, Chris.
I'm happy to be wrong.
Yeah. All right. So next on the list, all right, we got a little Call of Duty announcement, but first, before we do that,
let's kick it to the lot.
We are indeed going to kick it to the list of transactions, otherwise known as the lot. All right. So let's kick it to the lot. As per usual, we go down the list of people, our favorite people in the whole wide world, the ones who support us, who go to that Patreon. They throw in their hard-earned money and they just throw it at us like we're strippers on a Saturday night just working that pole.
What happened to being friendly, Liquid?
Hey, strippers, they workers too out there, right? They're workers, right? Come on now, show some respect, Chris.
Oh my god, yep, you're right.
Oh, I feel bad. Nathan's gonna be like, Daddy, what's a stripper?
Oh,
something in Sonic.
Now he's gonna be playing Sonic forever. It's like, what the hell is this stripper?
Like, where's the strippers at? Looking for strippers. He goes, Mommy, I'm looking for strippers in Sonic.
Stop it, Liquid. Just go, bro. Jesus. Oh my god, we just went from E for everyone to teens. All right.
All right. So first on the list we have Jessica, the newest member. Thank you.
And she says she's gonna up her patron. Be the number 1, so man, she's coming for you.
I can't wait to see it. Exciting stuff. Next,
Greek salad herself.
Who? The ring salad.
What did we call it? Greek dressing? Greek yogurt? What did we call it last week?
Yeah, Greek dressing. It was Greek dressing.
Dressing.
I like Greek dressing.
All right.
We got Nung.
Nung, homie. Oh, makes delicious. Her family actually makes amazing like peanut stuff, sauce.
Peanuts.
Best I've ever had in my whole life.
Best peanut stuff.
It's a family recipe.
Okay. We don't know what the peanut stuff is exactly. We just know it's peanut stuff.
Like a dipping sauce.
Oh, okay.
And you put like her family makes bomb ass.
Is she Vietnamese?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to say yes.
Because I know Vietnamese have like this peanut sauce to it. Yeah, it's usually fire. So.
Yeah. But hers is the best I've ever had.
Good to know. Patrick, aka Patty Cakes, my man, Patty Cakes.
Patrick out here doing the work. We appreciate you, Patrick. And by the way, I always forget when Patrick lays pipe. He does it for a living.
Really, dude? My dad used to lay pipe. Wow, you guys have a lot in common, dude.
Bro.
Wow.
We all never mind. It's gonna just go over that one.
Okay, we have Dylan, the TikToker himself.
The glue of the show. Yeah. TikTok, bro. I need some more TikTok, Dylan. Where you at?
Oh, he's doing it. I told him like, don't even worry about it. Just start releasing them, bro. He's doing it on his own. We got Andres.
Happy birthday, Andres! It was his birthday just passed. So it was Patrick's too. Just reiterate, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Love you so much here on the show.
We've got Liz.
Elden Ring herself.
Ani.
Ani, this tallest man this side of the Mississippi.
Got Josh, Infinite Neo.
Bro, you know, Josh, I want to say he pisses me off, but I forgot why he pissed me off, so he doesn't piss me off anymore.
All right. Well, I'm sure we'll find a reason eventually.
Yeah, he had a hot take about video games, and I was like, this son of a gun. I can't remember.
All right, we got Justin, his brother, otherwise known as Tampa Cornflake.
Or should we say Chicago Justin?
Oh,
I should
that's
say,
right. Chicago
bro,
bound.
bro, he's gonna see Mr. West, Mr. West, Mr.
Yep.
West, and bro, honestly, there is not a person more deserving than our boy Justin because he's been hyping up this Donda album.
Chris, I'm gonna
so
let you finish,
hard.
but I gotta say, no, I'm kidding. That's Kanye West
Bro,
reference.
perfect. You should have just went with it. Anyway, but yeah, good job, Justin, and congratulations. And I'm also going to Chicago later this year, so all the coolest people are going to Chicago.
Man, everybody's going to Chicago, but Chi-Town is lit, man. It's out there.
Yeah, don't mess with the bean.
And last, but you know what's funny is that the artist who created the bean doesn't like it to be called the bean.
Really? What does he like to be called?
I have no idea because it's not supposed to be a bean. But it looks oddly like a bean, right? What the only thing it's supposed to do is just supposed to reflect, like, if you notice, it's supposed to just reflect the city off of it, the skyline of the city. And you're supposed to be able to take it all in one picture. But yeah, he calls it like something cloud city or something like that. It's some.
So bad.
I think that one was fast. I don't think you'll catch that one. Write it down.
Okay.
It's
the best. Oh, we're doing more episodes like this. Drink up, buddy. It's only gonna get more difficult.
Oh, you ain't lying, dude. And the last but not least, you know who it is, right? Do I have to tell you people at home? It's Matt. Obviously, it's Matt.
The best there is, the best there was. And the best there ever will be, my brother, the fastest man training for the Chicago Marathon, Matt.
Chicago, it's lit.
Oh, yeah. Kanye, my brother, they both do big things in Chicago.
What I hear.
It's going to PR in Chicago, Matt. You hear me? We're going to get that energy, baby. You're going to PR. If you don't know what that means, it means you're going to make a personal record. And it's going to happen. Matt's going to get his PR in a marathon race. It's going to happen. I'm going to be there. I got your back, baby.
I thought you said he was going to pee on. And I'm like, wait, what is he going to pee on? Like, I thought PR.
Liquid.
Like,
why are you so bad at being PG?
That's not that bad. I don't think it's... Pee on? Pee on. Get peed on. PR. Personal record. Got it. All right, so that's it for the Patreon. Thank you so much. We love you. If you are interested in being one of the best friends of the Microtransaction, please join our Patreon. $1 a month gets you an extra episode early access to extra episodes. So yeah, a little generous. Go join that. Continue with the show.
Yeah.
All right, so Call of Duty Vanguard. All right, we know that's the name of the new Call of Duty. There's been leaks for what feels like months, and they just finally released their reveal trailer. It seemed like it was a story trailer. Nothing. I didn't see any multiplayer. It didn't look like it. And so here's what we know so far. So it's being developed by Sledgehammer Games. We already knew that. Vanguard takes place after Nazis lose the war. They're looking for a successor to Adolf Hitler. They hired a ragtag group of 4 soldiers, kind of like the Avengers, of all around the world who are called to handle the Nazi threat. That's where we're at right now. That's the story. We know there's going to be, as far as multiplayer, there's 16 maps of 6v6, 4 maps of 2v2, so 20 maps in total. And there's going to be an update to Warzone with anti-cheat implemented as well. So we'll see how that goes. But that's kind of it. That's kind of all. The trailer looks cool. Activision Blizzard, not a good name nowadays, but they definitely know how to cut a trailer. The trailer's pretty good. Get some thoughts, some opinions, some ideas.
This was the... Okay, before I want to say this, the most hype thing about this trailer was that Laura Bailey got mocap for it. Because Laura Bailey is a beast.
She's amazing.
Amazing. Love her to death. She's awesome. She, if you don't watch Critical Role, she does Critical Role like just Dungeons and Dragons. If you haven't if you're watching this and you've never seen some Dungeons and Dragons, go to Critical Role. They're great. Other than that, this was the most boring poop I've ever seen. Unhype. Lameness. I was so bored. I love World War II, unlike you do, Liquid. It makes me hyped. I love, I I fall hook, line, and sinker when it comes to America, USA, World War II, dude. I'm totally on board. And I didn't bite at all. I was looking at this stuff and I was just like, okay. And going into deeper, delving into it, Warzone had a little in-game event.
Okay.
Like leading into this. Did you watch it at all, Liquid?
No.
Okay, you're not missing much. There was a Nazi tank, or not tank, train. You had to blow it up. And when you blow it up, ships showed up and they cut it. The ships or the planes go over and they bomb you and you're trying to light something on and then the trailer happens. It was a terrible, boring event. It would have been cool 3 years ago. Not cool today where Ariana Grande just had a concert in real time. And, you know, you have that amazingness going on. This was so subpar. This announcement was subpar. There was no gameplay. It just, it sounds like I'm hating on Call of Duty to hate on Call of Duty, but I really thought this was real lackluster.
Yeah, I'm indifferent. I think it's I'm gonna have to disagree. Like, I did enjoy it. Like, it's funny because I'm not looking forward to Vanguard. I'm not. I don't think Sledgehammer Games knows how. Like, I think they're not really that great. But I am a sucker for a good Call of Duty story. If this one has a somewhat good story, which I think they make really good stories, or really good campaigns, yeah, I'm all for it. So I wouldn't mind getting this for the campaign. I wish I could just buy the campaign by itself because I don't really care about the multiplayer in this Call of Duty, and I'm a Call of Duty guy. But this year, I'm looking more towards Battlefield more than anything. I'm honest with you, like or Halo. We'll get into that later. But so far, Battlefield I think has been my most impressed first person shooter so far as as what I've seen. I thought it was good. I don't think it was bad. I think it was a good trailer. I don't think it was that bad. There was a little bit of gameplay, but yes, there wasn't much to really speak about. It was very brief. Like, this was more of a cinematic trailer more than anything, is what it felt like. There wasn't any multiplayer, I'm sure, which usually Call of Duty does. They usually release like a cinematic trailer first, and then you'll get a multiplayer trailer later on. But yeah, there really wasn't much, I guess, to go by. Like I like the idea that, you know, this is after the post-war. Technically, this is after the Nazis have lost. So I like that idea. I just hope it's better than World War II was, because I think World War II didn't have a good. I thought it was okay, but it wasn't that great of a. So I don't know. I might wait on it. Wait till the game is cheaper. I don't see this as a day one buy so far, just because I only care about half of it, which is literally just. So. But I wouldn't say the trailer was as bad as you're making it out to be. I don't think it's that bad. As far as Warzone, I did want to add on to that, actually. One thing I did remember, even just leading up, just before that even happened, when you end Warzone, when you win a match, what would happen is once your 4 characters or however many go up the helicopter after you're going to extract, the last guy usually ends up dying. By a sniper, and then when you look off to the distance, it's Laura Bailey's character with the sniper rifle. So that's kind of cool, you know what I'm saying? Which have done that stuff like that before. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't have a problem with the trailer. I don't think it was that bad.
Like I said, Laura Bailey was the best part of that trailer, and it was very lackluster. I thought it was very boring. I thought it was very paint by the numbers, uninspiring. In a day and age where we're getting when Battlefield is right there, putting out banger after banger. Everything that Call of Duty, someone else is doing something better. Of the in Battle Royale events, Fortnite killing it. In trailer for Gameplay and stuff like this, Battlefront, Battlefield,
Battlefront Star Wars
is doing it better. Battlefield is putting out amazing trailers right now. It's undeniable, and I just feel that this was, in comparison to everything else that's going on right now, very incredibly lackluster. I couldn't be less impressed. I don't feel with Call of Duty. I think it looks like an aggressive C+, C-, and I expect more from a Call of Duty. a pillar in the gaming community. This is incredibly lackluster, and maybe I'm not trying to. Maybe this is just what's going on with Activision Blizzard. A lot of other Activision Blizzard games have been going down the hill. You have Warcraft and you have Diablo having issues. Apparently, Diablo 2 has been having some issues. Like, these things have been having problems and stuff like that, and it's very like, meh. I just wonder if it just seems uninspired. Like,
I got you. I mean, it's fair. I don't think that's not fair to say. I'll be honest with you. I think it's still gonna sell more than Battlefield. I really do.
I think so. You might be right on name alone.
Well, then again, let me more to play devil's advocate to myself. Technically, Battlefield. I think it's gonna be. Well, I don't know if it's gonna be day one on EA Play. I don't think it's day one. Usually, they don't do day one. You know how like Xbox does day one first party titles. I don't think this is. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to see. Like I said,
it's been the rumor that it might be on Game Pass day one. I
think they would have said that something.
I think we would already know.
Yeah, we would have known by now.
Don't get me wrong. If it's going to do that, that frees up a lot of money for a lot of people, and they're still going to get $60.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I was gonna buy it. Now that just freed up that $60, maybe let's get the skin.
Yeah.
But EA, comparison, not the worst company right now, but they are incredibly money hungry, and
sure.
Just the way that
I think all businesses are.
Well, yeah. It's just you don't want to seem that way.
No, I agree. I don't want to seem that way either. But I'll be honest with you, as co-owner of the Microtransaction, I am a money hungry. That's just damn.
Liquid.
Chris, you didn't even catch it, right? I caught it myself. All right, get off my ass.
Liquid, we all caught it. I didn't even have time to react to it.
Get off my butt.
Jeez.
So mad right now.
I thought I would be worse at this than you are.
Oh no, I had once we talked about it, I'm like, dude, I am gonna do terrible. But we'll see. It's a learning experience.
You say we'll see. We're seeing it, fam. It's not good.
No. It's just this is day one, Chris. This is day one. You know what I'm saying? You gotta.
I don't know if we're gonna do any more episodes like this.
Oh, we will. Tell me more.
Oh God, this guy over here.
Do you have anything else to say about Vanguard? I think we're done, right? We kind of milked.
Well, we do have one thing. It does come out. We got an official release date, November 5th.
Right, November 5th. It does release.
Oh, we know when Halo is not coming out. Yeah. Segue.
That is right. So let's talk about.
Pause.
Huh?
Okay, yeah. Let's talk about Quake real quick.
Yeah,
I was gonna say pause.
Quake. QuakeCon, or like I say, Quake Console. The big news out of that, nothing happened. We knew QuakeCon happened. They had one big, really big announcement here, and it's that you're going to get a console release on Xbox One, PS4, and Switch, with all 3 official expansions. Also, a new one being added, brand new expansion. So that's kind of cool. They're being added official mods and missions are being added. It's going to have online, local, and split screen co-op. But 343, we're looking at you. It's gonna have crossplay and and it's out now. I
downloaded it. I haven't played it at all, but it is on the download. I do want to dabble with it. It makes me hype for Quake people. Quake fans. They're smaller, but they are devoted.
Yeah, they're a small, loud bunch.
Yes, but it makes me so happy for them. You know what I mean?
I agree.
I'm like, hey guys, this is your time. Bask in the glory of your game and your franchise.
Right.
Because I had Halo Infinite's flight. I'm like, everyone was hot on the Halo train. I'm like, I want that for you. I downloaded it. If me downloading the game helps the numbers and maybe boosting and whoever, I forgot the name of the developer, but I think I want to say it's Machine Games,
you got it.
Machine Games is going to be working on some Quake stuff.
Right.
Meaning they may revitalize the franchise. And I think Quake, I don't know if it's just showing our age, because we're the age right before the Quake phase.
Right.
Quake was before us.
Right. I was going to bring that up as well.
Yeah, so it's exciting. Maybe to find some of that lightning in a bottle that the generation before us had. I'm excited to try it. I'm intrigued to try it. Liquid, what do you think?
Same here. Just to add a little bit more. $9.99 every Steam, PS4. But it's all included on Game Pass, obviously. It's getting a next gen upgrade. That's cool. So we know it's coming out it's gonna be optimized for Series S and X. Getting a PS5 as well upgrade, 120 frames with 4K support, some audio upgrades along with that. But yeah, I'd have to agree with you. Yes, this was more before my time. Before I got into like gaming, I've always known about Quake. I respect it, but I've never felt like I was missing out. You know what I'm saying? Like I never felt like, oh, I have to play this. You know what I'm saying? I never really felt like I was missing out. But seeing like all the work, like seeing these what they're doing here and adding new expansions, it's piquing my interest a little bit. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try it out as well. Especially
It seems
on
like
Game
a
Pass.
good,
If you have Game Pass, why not, right?
yeah, like power of Game Pass. It's like I know we joke, but it's free, quote unquote, on Game Pass.
Right.
Like if you're paying for this one, the Game Pass, it's to play Psychonauts, to get Hades, it's to do 12 minutes. You got these power hitters, and then Quake just snuck itself right in there.
Oh yeah, yeah, right in. That's one heck of an August.
Oh yeah, and we're just getting warmed up. My hand. Anyway, but you get it.
Yeah.
But no, like the only Quake game I've ever honestly played was the one for the 360, which I really, really liked. And I was one of the few people. Other people were like, "Man, it's all right." I had a blast playing it. It was super fun. It was very paint by the numbers, but I had fun playing it. And at the time, that's all I cared about. You know, to this day, that's all I care about.
At the end of the day, that's all anyone I think should ever care about. To be honest with
you. Oh,
unless you're playing like The Last of Us, then you're just like, "Oh, I'm here for the story. I'm here to cry. I'm here to rage. I'm here to just get this roller coaster going." That's neither here nor there. But
okay.
So yeah. Now, last topic of this show, okay, which happens to be surprise, Halo Infinite. For better or worse, Halo Infinite just tends to just make its way, rear its little ugly head. Not ugly, you know. It tends to come around the block, whether that be a good news or bad news. Now, I don't think this is terrible news, but it does sting a little. Let's be honest, right? So to let people know, I don't have a clever little saying for this one because it kind of caught us off guard. It was just announced today. What do we know here? Halo Infinite, unfortunately, will not, and I repeat, will not have online co-op for the campaign at launch. By my understanding, it'll have split screen co-op only on console, if I'm not mistaken. It will also not have Forge. So the idea behind it here, I guess they didn't have it ready. It wasn't ready for console launch or for launch date. However, it will be implemented in. We're gonna get the co-op in season 2, which is 3 months after launch. Still don't know when launch is. We just know holiday 2021. That's continue saying. Chris and I thinking sometime mid-November, maybe late November. That's where I'm at right now. And then we've got the Forge, which is coming 6 months after launch in season 3. Chris, how are we feeling?
Not good. Not good. I think it's supposed to be season 2, the co-op, season 3. This is bad. This is not as bad as I thought because I when I first read the news, it was that there was no campaign at drop, and I was just like,
no, that would have been like,
I'm like, Halo's dead on arrival. I'm like, it's DOA,
right?
And no co-op. I was like, oh. This is still bad, but not as bad. I was like, what, are you going to have multiplayer? I was like, I'm like, other games could do this. I'm like, Halo can't do this.
That's what I was getting at as well. Please continue.
Yes. My initial thoughts, not having co-op campaign day one is a huge setback. A lot of people, I would dare say most people, experience the campaign the first time with their friends.
Oh, yeah.
And us not having that day one is detrimental. It's just all anyone's going to talk about is the things it doesn't have now. Yeah. It's just it's no longer any hopes of it being game of the year is now gone.
Right.
it will be probably brought up in the conversation. But you can't give this game of the year now. You can't.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I wasn't even thinking about that, but as you're saying, I'm like, yeah, you're 100%. I think you're 100% right. It's unfortunate, like you said, not the worst news. It could be worse, but it definitely stings a little bit.
There's a lot of it.
Yeah, it does. Cause even I'll be honest with you, I'm considering not like holding off on the campaign until I could play with my friends, because that was the plan. That's what I want to do. That's how I want to experience this campaign. I don't want to play by myself. What am I, a loser without friends? I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah, that like yes, it does. I guess that part does sting a lot. I think more than Forge, because I don't really care about Forge. I know Forge has a big following, and I know that's a big thing. And hey, I'm sure they're pissed off on their own as well. They're probably more pissed off than I am. But the campaign is something I was really looking forward to. Like when they showed off the Chief getting cover and just jumping between cover, I'm like, oh, this is cool. I'm in for it. You know what I'm saying? And then now that I'm finding out I can't play with my friends, man, that sucks. I'll be enjoying the multiplayer, sure. It's gonna have a great multiplayer from the little bit that we played. I say a little bit, even though we played a lot. But but yeah, like man, that does suck. Yes, you are 100% correct. I don't think you can call it Game of the Year, which now makes me wonder. Hold on, before I go any further, I just realized your little sore muscle gun, your little sex toys right behind you. Mm-hmm. And I've never seen it before. I've never seen it before.
Yeah.
Did you turn it on?
Yeah.
Is it on right now? There it is.
This is how it goes.
I hear. Wow. Okay. Cool. I just realized it was back there. But
it's been there the whole time. I didn't think it was a big deal. But you called it my sex toy. Okay. All right. PG. Anyway, but
yeah, it's just it is a major blow. It's like you said, Game of the Year, which it sucks because like, dude, talking man, Halo kind of needs to like take off like yesterday, and this is definitely not helping it.
No, this is what we were. This is what you and I were both making points at, and somehow we were both right. This game is coming this year, hell or high water.
Right.
You were saying there's possibly going to get pushback, which I think you were safe to say. Paris Lilly, well known in the community, he's actually hosting Xbox's GameCon situation. He was talking to someone 343 off the record, and he said that he's like, I don't think campaign's even going to come out in November. That's what he was saying a couple months ago. Apparently they did some work and it got done because we are getting campaign, because he's like, COVID messed us up. Is what the guy said. He's like, COVID was like, he's like, forget everything else. He's like, COVID and not being in the same room and being able to work together. He's like, it messed us up. The way apparently 343, because people forget, like we just think of like making games. Right. You forget that all these studios have a certain way of doing how they make games. And when 343 stems from Bungie, and Bungie's always been super collaborative. Like, people may want to think, and I bet 343 people, some 343 folk, don't like hearing all their, comparisons, I want to say, to Bungie, but you have to, because I'm like, there's no way that thread, it's a thread I want to use. That thread doesn't tie together with 343 on some sort of level. It's in the roots, and it's not a bad thing. Bungie has been a staple in the gaming community since 2001. So, with the first Halo, and I think they're for sure now that we had the November 5th from Call of Duty, that I think is 100% coming out on the 15th. Okay. I think the only way it doesn't come out on the 15th if there becomes a problem with making DVDs in the packages. Like, it has to be something like something that's completely out of their control. Right. I think it's coming the 15th, 100%, because they want to hit on Halo 20th. You're playing Halo on the 20th anniversary. You're playing Halo Infinite.
Right.
And it's just like this big celebration of Halo. They wanted the marketing's there. It has to be there. Now, the going to the Forge thing. People want to forget. People are not selling Forge enough. The thing is, the Forge community is passionate, and they were gonna make all the things.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I can't stress enough. The co-op is one thing. The bigger blow. If we're gonna take a little bit of the time, can I borrow the time machine? Thank you. Oh, hold on. Thank you. Not having Forge for Halo 5 was detrimental. It was a big blow because it was the first time we didn't have Forge at launch, if memory serves me correct. And Halo 5's Forge tool ended up being the best in the franchise, but by the time that came to prominence, mostly everyone was gone already from Halo 5. So, not having Forge off the rip is a huge hit. And it's not even going to be Season 2, it's going to be Season 3, which is a huge... And we're talking about the way by these seasons, it seems like 343 is following the same path that they're going to do by 3-month increments.
Yeah.
So half a year into the game, we're still getting main components of the game. This is not a good look. The only positive I'm going to say is the last 10 years, people have been straying away from Halo, so they don't understand how good we had it in Halo 3 when we had everything out of the box.
Right.
The only saving grace is that the current audience is accustomed to getting bits and pieces of games. What do you think, Liquid? Am I being crazy? Like, what do you think?
No, I don't think you're being crazy at all. It's so funny because I thought you were gonna undersell this, and I was like, whoa, this is kind of a major blow.
Oh no, this is bad. This is real bad.
No, sure, and the thing is that and I don't even think it's a major blow. Like I'm thinking more of the co-op part of it because that's the part that I play. Like I don't really dabble in Forge that much, but I do know they have that community who's like obsessed with. I do know there's a generation after me who did nothing. They just got online and played Forge with their friends on Halo 3. I didn't do it, but I know there's a huge. My little Dylan did it. All he would do is, and like I would see some of the stuff he would put. I'm like, that's kind of cool. I don't play it, but that's kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? I like that it's there as an option. And once in a while, I would try it. You know what I'm saying? Play this little zombies infected game and stuff, and it'd be a good time. So and then not only that, even if you think about some other games where certain maps made it into the multiplayer because of Forge, or they were remade in Forge from older maps. So it's just like, as you're speaking more about it, it's like just like turning the wheels. Like, well, yeah, you got a point. That is a major blow, and the fact that we're getting like you said, co-op is one thing. Forge might be more important or just as important, and we're getting it a half a year after it comes out, dude. We're talking about, by then we're talking about next year's games. You know what I'm saying? By then we're not talking about
PlayStation is gonna be bringing it around this time.
Sure, right, and it's like. Really want that, and yes, I agree. I don't see Game of the Year. No, I don't see it now.
No,
and it sucks because you want Halo to thrive, and it's just like it's not. It doesn't seem like it's going to. Like my question to you: can it afford to be delayed?
No, we can't. It has to come out.
And that's
like I said before, dude. Hell or high water, it had to come out this year. It can't miss. Call of Duty's in a weakened state. Battlefield is still an unproven entity. It is. Right. It's just like it makes the dopest trailers. Honestly, it's been the most hyped trailers probably this year. I think I could say that spitballing and still be right. But Halo, there is oddly enough, a Halo-sized hole that needs to be filled.
Right.
Okay? So it has to come. It has to. And the thing is, now they need Big Team Battle. Big Team Battle can't miss at all on the next flight.
Oh, yeah. No,
because if it misses, okay, the conversation for the haters, for Twitter, and I know Twitter is a vacuum, so give me give me a little leeway.
Yeah, take it with a grain of
salt.
salt.
Now, the conversation is going to be what they don't have. they don't have a battle royale, they don't have Forge, and I can't play with my friend's campaign launch. What the hell is this?
That's what I was gonna say. Like, if you don't have Forge, you don't have the online co-op. Like, you can definitely say they're not gonna have a battle royale. Sure.
No, they're not gonna have a battle royale. It looks like till season 5 at best.
Right. So I guess all in all, and it's so funny because like you watch the development updates that they're doing here on YouTube and stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, I still appreciate the transparency. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love the transparency. I don't want it to stop. But like, I don't know. It's like, I understand that Halo has to come out.
It's a double-edged sword.
It is a double-edged sword, and it's so funny because Xbox, I feel like in particular, this continues to happen to them. We saw it with Tomb Raider. Remember, like, when were they going to release that game? And they had to release it, and pretty much just set it out to die almost. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, people played it still, and it was fun. But it's just like, man, and with Halo, it's like you wanted to do good, you wanted to do good things, you want it to be relevant. And it's like, at this point, I'm like, hearing this, I'm like, I don't see it as becoming relevant like it should.
The next flight is make or break.
Sure. Now, I wanted to ask you, because when he was talking about the next flight, he mentioned bots again first. He mentioned the weapons, like a little arena, I guess, what you try out or whatnot. Mm-hmm. And then firing range, yes. And then he said 4v4. Did he say full 4v4? Or did he say coming fall for something like that? Like,
no, he said there's going to be some PvP.
Okay.
What he didn't say was how big the big team battle is going to be.
That's right. Okay, that's what he kept out. Yes.
Yeah, that's what, and you could tell because I'm like, that means you haven't locked down a number yet.
Right.
That means they're trying to make it as big as possible for what they can do.
Right.
But safely, without it blowing up.
Yeah.
And there's a reason why they did it, because of the announcement that we just previously talked about. This flight is going to be incredibly telling. Big team battle needs to hit. If this gameplay is solid, all this could get forgotten about.
Okay.
The campaign is a huge hit. The campaign is a short-term hit. The Forge is a long-term hit.
Right.
With Forge in Halo 5, people have made their own battle royales for Halo 5.
That's true.
It's already a thing that exists. It's done pretty well. Not being able to bridge that gap is a huge issue, because then 343 could have been like, hey, you guys really seem to like Big Team Battle. We haven't made an official one. Here's a playlist to play the unofficial Big Team Battle for Halo. And boom, the community managing itself. And then it would have thrown some hype behind it. Then it could have picked up its own rigmarole. Right. And now you don't have that when I'm going to say the bulk of the audience is going to be there, which is the biggest The Forge to me screamed out louder, because for me, since I'm such a huge Halo nerd, I hate it when we're playing campaigns sometimes and I don't hear one sentence. I'm like, I need to hear that.
I gotcha. Yeah.
I get worked up about it because I want to know the story, because I care so much about the story. That's a me thing. For me, I'm like, look, it sucks I won't be able to play with my friends. The good part is I don't have to worry about anyone talking over a cutscene.
Yeah, no, that is true. It does have its benefits.
In the minor in that.
Right, yeah. I was going to say, it has its benefits, but yes, like you said, definitely certainly in the minority.
Yeah. This is bad.
It is bad. At the end of the day, sure, it sucks. It's unfortunate.
Transparency did help. I want to speak to that. What you were saying before. I'm sorry for overtaking.
No. I think it did, and actually, I'm glad you brought that up, because it did remind me of what I wanted to talk about here. Okay. Is because I feel like now with the transparency, we kind of see now that, like for example, what they didn't mention was how many people were going to be in Big Team Battle. So you're just like, oh, now that transparency kind of bites them a little bit, because now you can sort of pick out, you can read in between the lines a little bit. So it's just like, some of it's kind of telling. So that was a good catch. I catch that as far.
Yeah, and it's not even that. It's the thing is, it helps conversation, and I think it's all bull until next. Oh, now I messed up. I did it! Dang it! It's so
good. Not just me, baby. It's not just.
Oh man.
Thank goodness.
Anyway, but like,
oh, that's what I'm more than happy to write down. It's about time, man. I've been getting too much heat out here.
Dang it, dude! I thought I could do the. I'm not a professional host, not yet. Getting there. But oh man, I forgot my train of thought. But the thing is I was talking about the big team and it being the issue. The transparency is good, but now you can have the conversation in the the eighth man, the YouTubers, people like us. Now, like if we wanted to, we can make videos of what we think big team, how big it should be, how big a little it should be. They talked about a certain size, but where is this gonna be? What's a good size for the map? How big is the maps? How little is the maps? How are the weapons gonna be? How are the vehicles gonna be? Because vehicles matter. We can have this.
Yeah, it leaves room for speculation and conversation.
But it's only going to matter to next week when they announce it at Gamescom when the game's dropping on the 15th.
Yeah, stay tuned for a few days. Gamescom's coming, and I'm sure they're going to have a lot more to talk
about. Next week we're going to cover it, and if they don't give us the initial drop, they are definitely going to give us the flight date. If they don't they're going to give us a date for when the game drops or the next flight.
Hopefully both.
Best case scenario, both. I think we only get one.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think we only get so far. Based on what I'm hearing, I also agree. I think we're only.
They don't want to blow their
load.
Right, it's liquid. I'm trying.
Well, blowing load is not bad. That's not a curse word. Like I could blow. I blow all kinds of loads out here.
Jesus. All right. Well, guys, there we go. We pretty much handled everything on Halo.
Yes. Pokemon, Vanguard, Quake, Halo. We knocked it all out here. Stay tuned. Next week, we will be talking about Gamescom. We will be recapping all of that, everything we heard about there. Xbox is supposed to be showing off some pretty good stuff here, so I'm excited to see what they're doing. I love what they're doing so far. Like 12 minutes is, I think, the first Xbox exclusive, like actual console. Well, it wasn't a console exclusive. It's on PC as well. But regardless, you know what I mean. Like, it's the first console exclusive that I think I've played this year. If I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. But I think it's the first one I did.
We haven't played Forza or anything yet, yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's the first one I played this year.
What about the Ascent?
Don't count this. I don't know. I don't count it myself, but whatever. Like, I'm going to go with this is the first official one. And so far, I'm liking it. Like, 12 minutes is out there. It's weird. It's got its problems. Stay tuned for the review that'll be coming up Wednesday, so in 2 days. Not too much longer to wait. Other than that, again, like, comment, subscribe down in the descriptions below. If you're feeling kind of generous, join the Patreon. It's down there as well. Chris, any last thoughts? Any final you got to say?
Pokemon's cool.
Pokemon is cool. All right. Well, that's all we've got for today. I want to, again, thank you all. Take care. Love each other. And most importantly, be cool. This, of course, has been Microtransaction.